Hello everybody and welcome to Fire Emblem Three Houses. I am John MugiwaraJM and let's begin. This is my very first Fire Emblem game ever. I have never touched one, never had access to one until recently. I have Awakening, but I never got to play it. I guess they're going to show the intro. Why don't I just skip that for now? So let's hop in. My very first Fire Emblem game. I was going to play this, but then a certain someone got cast as the hero, and then they got fired because of their dumbass fault. So I'm going to give this a shot now. I recommend not picking Classic. I'm not going to. I'm not ready for that kind of difficulty. Now everyone else is on my list is playing. Yeah, I definitely hear you. I'm not a lose all characters sort. Unless I'm looking to challenge myself, that's not what I do. If I'm going to do a run of a game where everybody dies permanently, I'm going to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke, which I'm still trying to do. One way or another. I need some poor soul to go through it with me, though. You'd volunteer if you could make the schedules work? Well, I also don't live near you anymore.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die.
I recall the yellow one.
You took everything that I loved.
Oh, not even a minute in, we're already got straight up murder. Willing to do Discord? That's also an idea. It's just coordinating and everything.
He's gone now, Mother.
Because I did that with Danielle for Deltarune, and now we're doing Stick of Truth, which I haven't finished editing those episodes yet. So what's Palutena doing here and killing Ganon? Yeah.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Oh, hello, Morgana.
I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed.
I'm noticing a theme with Cassandra Leah Morris's characters and sleep.
Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
You probably shouldn't have that form. You need vocal surgery first. There we go. Your outfit looks kind of stupid looking, but...
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I'm a ghost. I'm a demon. I'm a mortal. Does it matter which one it is? Or is it just... I'm gonna shut my eyes and hit A.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
It does matter? Fuck. What do they pick? Oh, I put demon, so I'm mortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
What are we gonna call our lady? Oh, it's enough letters if I want to just use my username. Ah, why the hell not?
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
I'll leave her name. Nah.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Well, that's easy. I was born on the Garland moon of the 19th day.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Oh, bullshit. She says this for everybody, doesn't she?
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
You look tired. Maybe you should go to sleep. Let's not do that today. Hey, not so fun on the other side, is it? Oh, hey, Jiraiya.
Dream again?
He's dreaming about a young girl.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Alright, love you, sweetheart. I will, see you later. I will probably stream this again on Friday. Unless you guys want me to finish Mega Man Legends first.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Geralt, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion.
There's my boy! Well, not him.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our
There he is!
They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Her outfit is kind of silly. Like, she has lingerie thigh highs and has her navel showing, but she's also wearing armor. I guess it's not as weird as Corrin being all armor except to the feet. I think that was weirder, honestly. Skirmish at dawn. Prologue. An inevitable encounter. Alright, so this is my first time with this kind of game. So let's see how well I do! Actually, that's not true. I played Codename Steam a little while ago, and while that game is not the greatest, it plays similarly.
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Select a unit and move to the next enemy. While your unit is next to an enemy, the command menu will open. To attack, select the attack command and choose a weapon.
Stay focused.
A weapon will break when repeated. Ooh! Kokla, thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody that came to join and donated today. Weapon will break when repeated use brings its durability to 0. You can fight with a broken weapon, but your might and hit rate will be reduced. Enemies will make follow-up attacks more easy. Be careful with your weapons. You cannot repair them mid-battle.
I will prevail.
Huh?
I'll cut through. You never had a chance.
Use the battle menu to create a bookmark save. Use tutorial guides and more. To access it, press the A button when the cursor is on a space without an active unit. Once all of your units have taken action, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. You can end the player phase early by selecting End from the battle menu. Bows can attack from long range, although their hit rate will be reduced as range increases. They are highly effective against flyers like Pegasus Knights and Wyvern Riders.
Ready and willing.
I'll just keep them there. Ally phase.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Certain terrain will have effects on the unit accompanying it. Forests, for instance, raise the unit's evasion and defense. Move your units to an advantageous terrain and prepare to meet the enemy. Got him.
It's not luck, it's fate.
You fought well.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Forests are not the only type of terrain you will encounter. Keep an eye out for others, such as thickets and heal tiles. You can use the effects of the terrain by placing your cursor over it. Press the X button on an empty space to toggle certain terrain information and unit icons. Really, Claude? You're not going to attack back?
This is a fine opportunity. It's the combat arts I taught you.
Combat arts are powerful techniques that use some more weapon durability than usual. They do not typically allow for follow-up attacks. Units learn new combat arts when their weapon skill level goes up. There are no combat arts for reason or faith. Those skills grant magic instead.
That is that.
Leveled up to level 2.
We must all do our part.
Select the options to change your equipped weapons or to use items such as the vulnerary, which restores your unit's hit points.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
When you attack an enemy that is also in attack range of one or more of your other units, you will trigger a linked attack. During a linked attack, your avoid rate and hit rate are higher than normal. Linked attacks between certain units will also raise might. Good use of linked attacks is key to defeating powerful enemies. Linked attacks will also build support among the units involved. An item icon on an enemy indicates that you will get the item that is highlighted in the green in the unit's details display when you defeat them. Ooh, my avoid rate did go down. Or up. got him.
I must keep aiming higher.
Oh, it just ends if you get him. Okay.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sophist, but I'm also known as the Beginning. Sophist. Yes, that is it. My name is Sophist, and I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
What are you talking about?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
As a matter of fact, yes.
That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I'm no child.
Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
What'll happen when time resumes?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Didn't want to know that.
Into this. Now what to do?
Keep time frozen until I'm safe.
That is ridiculous. Oh, but perhaps... Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes.
You know, like the
I
time
do believe it
stone.
can be
Tilt your
done.
hand to reverse it.
You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go. Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Oh, yeah, it was in her back.
Hey, over here!
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Stage complete. It only took 6 turns. Dimitri was the MVP, but I didn't use him that much. Oh well. Must have been that linked art. Most deployed, Edelgard.
Captain Geralt? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
How do I answer this? Does it matter? That is correct. He's a stranger to me. I'm a bandit. Which of these does it? Is it really up to me, I guess? I'm a bandit, I guess.
Great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
So far, my character seems like she's kind of dopey and aloof.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Geralt, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros. Oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live.
If he's my
Have I
daddy,
missed anything?
then how is his hair not green? The Knights of
You
Seros?
haven't heard of the Knights of Seros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel.
Well, I'd love to bend a couple of things with you, Claude, but let's not get too hasty.
Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
So that I could, fire with my bow from a distance. Yes.
Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything.
That's right.
Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy.
Ooh.
A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power.
Oh my god, that fucking wink. My heart.
Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition.
No, let me propose.
The Holy Kingdom of Vargas is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really.
See? This guy gets it.
I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
That's an easy one for me.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
Oh, that fucking wink. Oh!
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
His easy smile is striking. That smile doesn't reach his eyes. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. She is a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating me.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again.
Oh, god damn it, you got me yawning now too. Fuck! Ugh, excuse me. Femme Byleth is cute, but her outfit's kind of weird.
Part 1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses.
Right to the title drop, eh?
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This is the JRPG you're playing. Expect crazy but cool fashion. Yes, and I can also expect bad fashion too. Lingerie-ass thigh highs in the middle of battle looks so weird. Unless that's the entire point of your character, that you're crazy looking.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Geralt Monastery.
Also, it's like almost 10:30. I have no idea how much longer I'll go for. Maybe I'll go as far as picking my house. Speaking of weird outfits,
Ray is here.
Did the flow of time bring you here?
Well, in most cases, time is linear, so yes, it did.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
You've been here before?
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Lady Rhea?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Geralt. My name is Sophist. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Geralt. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
So, Byleth actually is his daughter or son.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is
A fine
Mugiwara.
name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Geralt, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Oh. I must work here as a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
Come again.
You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
But I've got no teaching experience. What the hell?
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Why, thank you.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea.
Okay, Dad.
I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
And you look like Edna Krabappel from The Simpsons.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated.
And probably share a personality.
I am Hanneman, a crest scholar and professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Available to me? Nope. My heart is set on Claude. No. You're a physician? The songstress I get, but...
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary. If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuel.
Hello, she is hitting on minors. Stop her!
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
No, I didn't know I was going to be a teacher until like 5 seconds ago.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
Okay.
I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamina. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding...
Yo, I just looked up the cast list, and Manuela is voiced by Veronica Taylor, the original Ash Ketchum. I thought she was familiar.
We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care.
That's right, Veronica Taylor moved to LA, so now she's getting some more roles in like anime now. Yeah, I guess since 4Kids went under, all the New York-based actors kind of just branched out. So basically, Manuela is Delia Ketchum. That was the Delia Ketchum voice, just not as motherly. Yeah, that outfit's going to take getting used to. I'm not a fan. It's either that or listen to Chris Neozi's voice, which I can handle a bad design over listening to him ever again. About Pokemon, though, I sometimes wonder why Ash's mom doesn't travel with him. Because the plot of the game, and I guess the show, is that the kid sits out on their own. It's like a coming-of-age thing in the world of Pokemon, which I'm fine with. And Edelgard has a student that's 4 years old. Because, okay, did he get, like, held back 35 times? Aw, Bernadetto's adorable. And these are our students. Well, no. Where are our students? The people in Claude's team. Did I miss them already? I was looking up the voice cast. I probably missed them.
Of course.
While exploring the monastery, R stick is move the camera. Plus and minus is zoom in and out, and B and Y hold is dash. If you are ever unsure what to do next, look to the left side of the screen. Your current objectives will be displayed there. Oh my god, that run. And she wears her sleeves like a One Piece character does. Jacket on the shoulders, but no arms to the sleeves.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct?
Yeah. That honor was bestowed upon me without my asking.
To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished...
What happens if you say no? Game over?
May I ask a favor of you?
Quests are tasks given to you by people around the monastery. Those who can give or are involved with quests will have icons by them. Consult the quest menu to see the quest you have accepted. The icons beside each quest indicate their status. Icons for essential quests are red.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits.
Okay, I can see how you picked me then.
Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You make a very good point then.
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable.
Yeah, but like if your school's burning down and a fireman comes to put it out, and you're lacking a professor, do you just make him a professor just because he saved your lives? Think about that for a minute.
Make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
The minimap in the upper right corner of the screen shows your current location, locations of important people, the direction the quest giver is, and more. Zoom or change the map view with the ZR button. Whoa, okay. That's neat. Spotted the Edelgard. Oh, they don't talk.
Okay. So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresberg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Sure. Let's get to know everybody. Starting with you.
Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
In what way?
Me? What else? Me?
Oh.
What else?
What about this 45-year-old man?
The heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child.
Yeah.
You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Aye. Don't zoom on his face, please.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Jiraiya, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
Yeah, he looks like the type.
For some reason, he thinks of his house is that of Jiraiya. He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that
That's a guy?
interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping.
Well, we have something in common.
If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire. He's the second son of Count Burgles. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him. She's Count Varley's
Aw,
only
she's
daughter.
so
I
cute.
suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Poor thing.
Few commoners
Whoa.
have joined the Black Eagle House.
Another
but
cutie.
Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Yeah, she's cute. Wow. Ooh. Holy crap.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now...
Whatever, I lost interest in you.
Huh? What do you think?
Let's talk to Claude last. Or now, because the game made me find him. There's cats and you can't pet them.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
Sure. Starting with you.
Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped. Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
And as Rich pointed out in his stream, he looks a lot like Xehanort. He's not a bad-looking fella. He looks hard, but with that smile, it's hard to not like him.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime. Felix is the heir to... He gravitates toward... He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Aw, sweet boy.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a... skirt chaser, so to speak.
Yeah.
Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
So like a Zelos from Tales of Symphonia type.
Nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Nice hair.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
With what? Holy crap, I have to hear how that happened.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
And now let's go meet our boy.
That's so. Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
Oh, good. So I'm a first timer at this series, so maybe that's... I'll take that to heart.
About anyone?
Yeah. Let's talk about you.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well.
Oh.
But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Yes. Yes. So let me... Okay, so now that I'm looking at the people in my party, I should probably pay attention to their stats. Weak to magic and books? Whatever those are. I'll figure out what those are. Oh, that pretty face.
What?
Multiplies experience by 1.2 because he's got lineage. His strengths are against swords, bows, bannermen, and I don't know what, and flyers, I guess. I'm guessing because this is my first Fire Emblem. I don't actually know what everything is yet.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up...
As in Gloucester County, New Jersey?
Fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down, he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Distinguished House. Unit deals 2 extra damage while in formation with the battalion. His weaknesses are against anybody that brawls. He's strong against horsemen. Anyone with spells or, I guess, magic. Cool. Raphael.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life.
And a rough time getting that shirt on.
He's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
Aw, man, he's a big bumbling, I like to eat sort of thing. Great. Anyway, goodie basket. Chance to recover 10% of max HP at the start of each turn. Trigger percentage, luck stat. Okay, he's evenly balanced. He's strong with axes, brawlers, and knights. But he's weak to bows, spells, and horsemen. Okay. Don't put him near any of those then.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Yeah, been there, done that. Watchful Eye grants hit plus 20. Only weak to flyers.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. I make my own fun in this place, you know?
I love this guy. Mastermind, double skill experience and earn in battle. Strengths against spells, books, bannermen. Weak to just about everything else, though. Holy crap.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak. Marianne is... She doesn't interact...
Animal Friend. Unit recovers up to 20% of max HP at the start of each turn when adjacent to a cavalry or flying ally. Okay, so she's strong against swords, books, horsemen, flyers, weak to brawlers and knights.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Oh my god! This guy with the fucking shots fired. Advocate. Adjacent male allies deal 3 extra damage during combat. And last, Leone.
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Well, I guess that's why you like her, because you're blunt yourself. Aw. Man, all these characters are cute. Well, most of them are.
I appreciate your effort.
You're responsible for choosing which house to lead. If there are still students you have yet to speak with, try visiting each house's homeroom. Speak to the 3 house leaders and gather information about the students in each house. Students can be found in the reception hall on the 1st floor and throughout the Officers' Academy. I suppose I should return to Rhea. Just keep exploring for a bit. save our progress real quick.
What do you think?
Alright, so this is my class.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is... Marianne von Edmund. Are you joining the Knights of Seros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you. So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Hey, it's Jenny Wakeman.
Are you someone's
Teenage
guest?
robot.
The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime.
And it's Ben
My
Diskin.
name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
I gotta forget. You share the name of a county near where I lived.
Hi. What do you think? Yeah.
That's so.
Okay.
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Well, well, it must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty.
And Nami from Hi Hi Puffy Yami Yumi. Yes, I do remember that show too. I have a very interesting history with that show. If Jad Peanut were still here, he'd tell you.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all.
Although, if you watch
The monastery?
the Borderlands playthrough in on Super Bonus Round, you already know about it.
Been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
I'm not going to join this house, but I should probably get acquainted with everybody. I don't want to like create a situation where like these people don't trust me just because I did not talk to them at all.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Yeah, but we're not in the same
Must
team.
You always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Alright, good night, Kokla. You will see me on Friday for more of this. Oh, wait, isn't Crash Team Racing's new Grand Prix starting? No, you'll still see me. I play like Crash Team Racing during the Grand Prix like every day, but there's no reason I can't play it after, you know, this.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
Dedu is his
I have
name.
heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my
I'll let
strength,
my face do it.
please
My
know
very
that I will
expressive
hasten
face.
to repay this debt.
Okay.
You can walk through doors? I should be your professor because I can phase through walls. By catching any of you having sex behind your dorms, I'll just phase through.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
I thought that was a really fat cat on that first syndicate. It's just an owl, though.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Is that also Ben Diskin?
Goodbye.
Lindhart doesn't like
How'd
me
you get
at
into the
all.
academy with those manners. So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here?
You're cute.
My name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
I'd like that.
Huh? What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadette,
Oh, no.
This is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Hey.
Is that everybody? No, it's
I
these
am
guys.
Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Why aren't you a professor? Because you're clearly way older than these guys.
I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Suppose I should turn to Rhea.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students.
Title
Note
drop.
that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
Look, man, I'm not too thrilled about the idea either, but the more I'm talking to these people, the more the prospect sounds nice.
All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Yep.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Oh, I was wondering who the professors of the other classes would be. Which house will I choose? I think that decision is clear.
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Seteth's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Okay.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was
Too late, you said it.
roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right?
Yes!
Really? Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully. Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment, becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I doubt that.
I can fit in my shirt at least.
Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the knights.
As far as skill goes,
That weirdo with the
so,
beardo? Oh, he was kind of weird.
Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Seiros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible.
The captain? Who are you talking about?
Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Seiros and a peerless mercenary.
He's not that well known.
It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Geralt deserves nothing but respect.
Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea. Don't you agree, Marianne?
Huh? Oh, yes. I suppose so. Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How savage. I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. There's no meat involved. It's not a party.
Amen to that, brother.
Sensibilities are glinting to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
I am. Some weapons and combat arts inflict status effects such as lowered stats or poison. Different statuses effects have different durations. All statuses effects expire naturally, but you can also recover from them earlier by using items like antitoxins or white magic such as Restore. So far so good. I'm really enjoying this, even though I've only had one battle so far. There are new places to explore in the monastery. Received 1,000 gold from the Church of Seiros as funding for this month's activities.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
It'll hurt a lot instead.
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Do what you can to find out.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
27th.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
The Monastery schedule features different events on different days. Each week you will have one day off when you may choose an activity from the list. Your only option at first will be the Explorer. Select the calendar with the directional buttons to view the schedule. So this is my room. I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
Not really.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you.
Alright, fine, damn. No, you're not.
Wow, Jiraiya sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Jiraiya was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Jiraiya in battle. I could probably take you, though.
Oh.
You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
What? I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
Sure. Give it a shot.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
Grow some plants in the greenhouse. Take the dew seeds and ask the greenhouse keeper how to grow and harvest crops.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
Did you hear the news, Teach? Looks like we're gonna have a good old mock battle between the houses. The Golden Deer House isn't exactly what you'd call an elite group just yet, so you may want to whip everyone into shape with some extra training. After all, competition is only fun if you win. To that end, I'd better prepare as well. You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Want me to fill you in, Teach? Students and teachers of the Officers Academy are all free to use the facilities within the monastery. That means you can chow down with students at the dining hall or get in some one-on-one sparring at the training grounds. As you explore the monastery, try visiting the various facilities and talking to the people who live here. If you haven't noticed, there are bulletin boards in various places around here. You can check them out to see posted requests or to find more information about the market. I hear that fulfilling requests can even earn you the right to use more facilities. The bulletin board gets updated frequently, so it's probably a good idea to check it once a month. Far be it from me to tell you how to use the facilities, but it's a good idea to be mindful of how you're using your time. If you don't think about how you're spending your free time, it'll be over before you know it.
You can explore the monastery as much as you like, but certain activities will only be available while you have activity points. When you're done exploring, press the L button to end your free time and proceed to the next week.
Here at the Officers Academy, even professors are expected to study often to help maintain their strong leadership skills. In other words, students and teachers alike have to strive to grow in every possible field.
So, about the mock battle that's coming up, you don't mind me sitting it out, do you? As a fragile maiden, I'm useless in battle. I'll just cheer everyone on instead.
Are you, like, actually serious? You're in an officer academy, but you don't want to fight. What the hecky?
Yes.
And the dining hall. Looks nice.
I'm busy. Do you want something? Then get out of my way.
Oh, here at the monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people. I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too. As forever, I will do my best trying.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself. Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
You know, if you want that shirt to pop open, you need to stop eating. Sorry, if you don't want that shirt to pop open, you should keep eating. The greenhouse and fishing pond. Not right now.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
No.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment. Yeah.
It's not a good idea.
Let's see. I'm a little busy. If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's right there. See it? Looks like a greenhouse. That's it.
Green, kind of housey.
Anyway. Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed. My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house. This is one exceptional year, that's for sure. If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. If anything were to happen to those kids, well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation of the Church of Cerdos, which we've spent almost a millennium establishing.
You don't have business here yet.
Did you hear the news, Teach? The gold after... You know, I was...
As it were.
Hello.
The dormitory. You didn't go down this way yet?
Captain Geralt's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
I was just heading back to my room. Bye!
Poor thing.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers' Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
If I have to eat in that filthy dining hall, I prefer to invite a cute girl to dine with me. Before I'll find out favorite fruits are going to them. She's happy, I'm happy. If I haven't missed a move, pretty great, huh? Try sharing a meal with others in the dining hall. You can even treat someone to their favorite meal. Talk to the dining staff for details.
Hey there.
Maybe.
Begin fishing. First select your bait. Wait until you see the silhouette of the fish you want to catch and press A to hook it. Don't wait too long though or the fish will escape with the bait. Press the A button when the circles overlap to reduce the stamina of the hooked fish. Once the stamina is depleted, you'll have successfully caught the fish. If your line breaks, the fish will escape. Durability of the fish in line will increase with the professor level. Repeated excellent timing will increase the combos that reduce the fish's stamina quickly. If you land in excellent timing at all opportunities, you'll net a more valuable fish than usual. Perfect catch. Cariceus. This fish, small fish, is common to all regions of Sophist, somehow connected to the Saint Cathleon. Or Cathleon. By gardening, you can harvest all kinds of crops. Flowers, for instance, make great gifts. Some people might even decorate their rooms with the flowers you give them. Use the plant command to decide which seeds to use. More seeds mean a bigger harvest, while more compatible seeds will lead to a higher quality. Use the cultivate to command to pay the greenhouse keeper to look after your crop. The more you spend, the better your harvest will be. Your crop will be ready 1 week after you plant your seeds. Use the harvest command to gather what you've grown.
My thanks.
Yes.
Share a meal with Bernadetta. Oh, you can share a meal with 2 people? Let's do Bernadetta and Dorothea.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Bonds among the 3 of you grew stronger. Professor level up. You now have more activity points for exploration. You receive more monthly funds for activities. You will usually finish exploring your activity points run out. Press the L button to do so.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
You have helped me so much.
Yeah, well, who can I talk to down there? That's just the greenhouse lady again.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
My poor soul! What is she so afraid of? Well, just anxiety, I guess. I don't like people either.
As it were.
It's Ferdinand's birthday! Would you like to buy flowers and celebrate for 200 gills? Sure. Ferdinand loved the birthday flowers. Oh, we got a mission. Rivalry of the Houses. Okay, so this might be the last thing I do tonight. Formerly a promising young mercenary, you are now the newest professor at the prestigious Officers Academy. Students and faculty alike look on with curiosity as you engage in a mock battle between the school's 3 houses. To restore a unit's hit points with HP, use an item like... Well, okay, don't let me read it then. Rival of the Houses. White Clouds, Chapter 1. 3 houses.
Time for a mock battle, eh? How should we go about this? Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure. Just don't screw it up and everything will be great.
No pressure whatsoever, yay!
Right, I'll do whatever I can to help too. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to. For example, if I add a little something to their food to upset their stomachs...
What the hell? Don't even think about it.
Yeah, wink wink, I read you. You can't officially condone that sort of thing, right? But say, hypothetically speaking, students from the other houses started racing to the infirmary. As far as anyone knows, it could just be a harmless little stomach bug making the rounds.
Claude.
Wow, what a fascinating conversation you two are having. May we join?
Claude, I can't believe you would stoop to such crooked schemes to gain the advantage. Have you no honor?
If that was really my scheme, I wouldn't be talking about it out in the open. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until our battle to see what's really in store.
It's irrelevant anyhow. Whatever you have planned won't save you from a crushing defeat.
She has a point. Still, I'm rather eager to see what sort of schemes that mind of yours conjures up.
You heard him, Teach. We can't let these fine folks down. Of course, a fair fight, as all fights are. Good one, Teach. Play innocent now so they won't see it coming.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
I'm sorry, professors. It's about time I return to my training anyway. Claude, Edelgard, until we meet again on the battlefield, farewell.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
Let's move your units, select from the A button to select. Okay, I know how to move them. Not much I know how to do. Magic. Magic can provide a new means of attack and defense to a unit that has the skill and is of an appropriate class. You must equip attack magic in place of a weapon, but you can use assist magic regardless of your other equipment. All magic has limited uses, but these will replenish at the end of the battle. The magic your units gain access to is determined by their skills. Study reason to learn black or dark magic. Develop faith to learn white magic. Choose the unit's option to determine whom to send to battle. Press the A button to toggle a unit. Units highlighted in green cannot be excluded. Choose the inventory option to sort items, equip abilities, or combat arts, assign battalions, or change your unit's classes. Choose the map option to see the area and the placement of your units. Once your preparations are complete, select Fight to begin the battle. Does she want to sit out? Let her sit out. Is it a battle between all three of them? Or is it just... Yeah, it's a battle between all three. Rout the enemy.
So, this is the stage for the mock battle. The command's all yours, Teach.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Stay focused.
Ready and willing.
I got this.
Who, me?
Let's get to it.
I will fight on the front lines. I can stop the enemy's advance with grace.
Do you have Lady Edelgard's permission to? I suppose I've no choice but to provide cover.
Thank you, Hubert. We are off to a terrible start.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Did you? Mercedes? Keep our enemy occupied until then.
I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
Son of House Ire. How did I fail? I must need to train harder.
I can't afford to lose.
For their turn.
You are performing as expected, Professor. We will have to face you with our full might.
strong. Have to do better next time.
I'll celebrate later.
It's your call. Thanks for that.
We will use the forest to ambush our enemy. Everyone, I am counting on your support.
If they're waiting in the forest, we'd do well to take a detour.
Good to go.
I'm on a roll!
The new professor is rather strong. I suppose I'll have to call it a day.
Sorry, don't know my own strength.
Ready and willing.
Be mindful.
planning on fighting two houses at once? I will admit that is favorable for us.
This is a good opportunity for us. Let's forge ahead.
You missed.
Is this power really mine?
It's your call.
Hey man, did that patch for you know who already hit yet? Nope. Wish it did. But I'm not playing as male Byleth, so I don't have to worry about it.
Progress suits me well.
Oh, yeah, how is the hero? He's gonna take some getting used to too, but I think he's alright.
Apologies, Your Highness. I can go no further.
How do you like that? There can be no victory unless I defeat you. So be it.
Oh shit, I lost myself.
Forgive me, everyone. My battle ends here.
I got this.
professor seems very capable.
Won that.
No. This is as far as I can go.
Aiming high.
Lots of welcome change. Usually when the avatar bites, that's game over. Then again, this is a training exercise. Yeah. Nah, bad idea. Fall back and heal some people. Or yourself.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder.
Also, I'm guessing you chose Golden Deer. You bet your sweet bippy.
Ooh, this would be a bit of a shock now.
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not?
Oh no! I lost the boy!
We'll call it a stalemate.
This music's probably playing because I'm about to lose. Oh, critical! Holy crap!
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
Plenty more where that came from. Making my muscles proud.
I'll go to heap choosing the same path as my friends if I can help it. Well, most of my friends are picking Golden Deer.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
Good to go.
Whoa! How in the hell? Damn, he's gotten leveled up.
I think I've gotten stronger.
He's probably gonna die though.
To think that the Black Eagle House could lose so readily.
Hey, thanks. If you say so.
My training was insufficient. I am so
Shit,
sorry.
did I win?
The rest is up to you.
No, I still have that professor left.
Sorry.
I got this.
Oh, I can take him out. Let's go. And I won.
The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
Strength in action. Huh. Ugh.
Received intermediate
All
seal.
right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Golden Deer House.
Great work, everyone. Even if it's just a mock battle, the taste of victory is sugary sweet.
Yes, Raphael was the MVP. Starting to like that guy a lot. Raphael's motivation is maxed out.
Thank you.
Great work, Teach. That was a brilliant win. I've been anticipating that magic moment when your tactics and my schemes entwined, and you did not disappoint. That composed expression you always sport like a permanent mask is a perfect complement to my ruthless schemes. That's a joke, of course. Mostly. To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful. I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won. I love it.
I lost most of you, though.
From a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider. I never doubted that our professor would be amazing. It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Marianne?
Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
You did well too, Marianne. Don't sell yourself short.
It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Geralt all of the credit, Leonie? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience. Right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking. I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
Or did you now?
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Geralt trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon.
You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Bandits.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say? Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Right.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Damned Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake.
He looks like a Bleach villain.
What you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate.
And I don't know if that's a compliment.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Linked attacks. When you attack an enemy that is also in attack range of one or more. Okay, don't let me read it then.
Part 1. White clouds. Heartstring moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailtean and Gronder.
While your cursor is over an enemy, the danger radius showing their attack range will appear. Press the A button, the attack radius will remain visible. Press the 0 button to toggle a danger area for all enemy units. There are new places to explore in the monastery. It's now May.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart.
That low-res texture is bugging me a bit. What the hell?
More bandits. Not very original, Teach.
Not interested?
Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave to make my final preparations.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
It's Annette's birthday. Buy some flowers for 200 yen?
Thank you.
Yep. This is my next free day. Monastery holds events with various effects, such as those which increase the benefits of the shared meal activity for certain characters. These events will appear on the calendar, so like to explore on your day off to participate. From the map screen, you can travel instantly to places you've already been. Press the R button to open the map, select destination, and then press the A button to fast travel. Alright, I'm calling it a night. Make sure you brush up on your tactics and good luck. I'm actually about to stop so you have good timing. So hold on. Press the X button to see where to find each character and facility. Okay. Girl's voice, what could it mean? Alright everybody, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you for joining me for this extra long 2-game stream. I have finally started 3 Houses, and it's now the month of August in the real world. So, on Friday, I will continue 3 Houses. I know I have to finish Mega Man Legends, but I'm putting it off for a bit. And I also just remembered I have Xenoblade to finish too, but I just have not started grinding. But 3 Houses is the new hotness, so figure I'd give it a shot. And so far, for my very first Fire Emblem game, I actually kind of like it. The strategy element will take some getting used to, but I'm figuring it out as it goes, and I'm liking a lot of the characters, and holy hell, Claude. Anyway, before I go off too much on that, I want to thank you all for joining, everybody that donated bits and joined in our little Smash tournament we had. Well, it wasn't really a tournament, but you know what I mean. Thank you everybody that joined, hung out, played, or just watched. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, depending on where you're watching this, and I'll see you guys on Friday for another stream of Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and just Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Till then, I've been MugiwaraJM. I hope you had fun. I'll see you guys another time. Bye-bye!